What's going on, everybody? Dom here from Lensprotogo and Lens Rentals. Welcome back to the channel. So, wow, 100,000 subscribers. I'll just get this part out of the way first. Thank you so very much to each and every single one of you that hit that subscribe button along this journey, and alternatively, just anybody who helped support this channel in any single other way. The biggest of thank yous to everyone in that category. This is just so super exciting, and we're going to talk about the plaque in a little bit, but I really just wanted to take this video to express how grateful I am to all of those parties, because this is not like me accepting an award. There's so many actors involved here that led to this. But speaking of me on a personal level, I do just feel so lucky that I was able to step into this already vibrant and thriving YouTube community, and that I am the host for the first recognized milestone. So that is really super special. So the number one thank you goes to everybody that hit that subscribe button. An equally big thank you goes to my coworkers here in the office at Lensprotogo. As you can tell by this absolutely incredible custom-made mug with my face on it that says YouTube famous on the back, I get an absolutely undying level of support from my peers here, and I am super grateful to them for that. Whether they are making an actual appearance in my videos or not, each and every single one of them have helped aid these videos coming out week to week. This would not have been possible without the help of every single one of them. On a similar note, I have to give an equally large thank you to my team over at Lens Rentals. Being able to share a gear inventory over our two locations has been completely integral to making this content that you all have been loving so much. So that's been huge. But besides the gear, every single one of them have also been so helpful and supportive in conceiving these videos, getting the gear I need to make them, promoting and distributing them to media outlets, and perhaps the hardest task of all, just being patient with me. So hats off to you guys there. Another major thank you. So yeah, moving on to the plaque. This was super cool, and it also got here very quick, like 2 weeks. Oh yeah, I'm just using Nikon's latest and greatest camera to hold up an award. So anyways, from my request to delivery, I think it was under 2 weeks, so that's kind of phenomenal. And at the beginning of this video, I was gonna make a joke about how this is going to be a video that's not about gear, because it's just a big thank you for the awards, but I flipped up this little back panel here, and it's a 16 terabyte SSD. I'm just kidding. That would be awesome. But anyways, I thought it would be fun to just do a quick bullet point history of the channel. Our first video was published in August of 2013. So on another cool kind of separate note, our 10-year anniversary of our first public video is going to be sometime in the summer, so that's neat. Back then, the YouTube channel was kind of a free-for-all with different employees making content in their spare time. This is all way before my time. I was still deciding on film school or real school at this point. I mean, film school is real school, you know, there's doctors and lawyers and film directors. But then it took kind of a more pointed direction when an employee of ours, Evan Borsier, Evan started making instructional videos for the Lensprotogo YouTube channel a little bit more regularly. Evan still makes awesome content for video creators and filmmakers. You should definitely check out his channel or channels at this point. And if you're looking that far back, you may have seen a couple of videos hosted by Lensprotogo veteran and wedding photography dynamo Mike Duval. Mike still works here and is a part of Lenspro's prestigious 10-year club. So that's how the channel got kind of a running start. But I can't do this Lensprotogo channel history without talking about Greg. I gotta pay major respect to Greg Farnham for this award. This is more of his award than it is any of ours. Greg took over the channel sometime around then, and that's what really lifted the channel off the tarmac and into cruising altitude. This is why I went to film school. Greg steadily and consistently cranked out content for this channel for almost 5 years, and that is what really grew this channel. Videos on lens tests, editing tutorials, side-by-sides, chart tests, cinema gear content, all that great stuff. And that's why it's absolutely no surprise that Greg brought his talent and charisma to the super cool production company and Studio Lab, where he is a virtual production cinematographer. And we're not talking about green screens, people. We're talking about the stuff they used on The Mandalorian, the interactive TV wall that's built into the camera and everything. There are a handful of people in the world that know that type of studio system front to back. It could only be done by a person like Greg, so major respect to you, buddy. you can get the plaque on the weekends. And that's where I come in. When Greg passed the torch to me, the channel was at like, we'll just call it like 75,000 subscribers. I was so incredibly excited to start this role, but I was also equally terrified. But now, like 2 years and change in, looking back on this, I have had so much fun. I couldn't imagine having spent the last 2 years doing anything else. Every single week was a new adventure, tackling something new. Sometimes it was more fun than I could handle, and sometimes it was so frustrating I wanted to rip my hair out. But I can confidently sit here and say that I am a better person for every single one of those hurdles. And getting this plaque and looking at it, I'm just like sort of reminded of all those memories. So really, really cool. I hope this video didn't drone on and on. Let's kick it to the next couple of videos. Like I said, look at that. How do you like that for a reveal? Next couple of videos, we're going to be talking about the Nikon Z9 and the Fuji X-T5, which I don't have next to me either, but definitely some good content coming out of here. I'm gonna do a video specifically on the 8K video that this thing can take, but plenty to talk about both of those cameras. So stay tuned for some more award-winning content.